Hello everyone and welcome back to Eat Sleep Reef. I've been wanting to release this video for a while. I actually had it uploaded, but I don't know, I've never got around to release it. I was just somehow overlooking it. But this video is very special to me. It's very important to me. And the reason why is because, well, not at the time I released this video, but when I recorded it, this video was at its 1 year mark. So January, I think January 15th was when this tank first had water in it. Obviously we're close to February 15th, so I'm a month behind, but I do guarantee you that the footage we're actually viewing right now was shot back in January. I think it was shot January 13th, so it was 2 days before the anniversary of my tank. So I obviously wanted to release a footage from back then so you can see how exactly the tank has progressed. And guys, not just because it's my tank, but to me this tank is just absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. I enjoy looking at it. I was really kind of a lot of people ask me what got you into reefing. Well, a little bit of a co-worker kind of got me into it, but mainly CJ's aquarium. Checking out CJ's tank, seeing how he got his 45-gallon tank, and you know, just I was just blown away. I still, to this day, when I go back and watch his videos, I'm still blown away on how that JBJ 45-gallon tank looked at that point when he was running it. You know, I feel I still got quite a few ways to go. I still look up to that tank. I still look up to CJ. I learned so much from him. I mean, I think I've watched every single one of his videos. So for you guys that aren't following or subscribed to CJ, I really recommend you guys checking him out. I have a link down in the description to his channel for you guys that aren't. I mean, most of you watching my channel, you probably are aware of who CJ is. So yeah, guys, I mean, I've loved how this tank has matured in a year. Like I said, January 15th marks the first year of when this tank was running. So we're almost coming up on the 1 year, 2 month mark as of now that you're viewing this video. But let's talk about a little bit of the fish I've recently added. So you can see I've added a yellow tang to the tank. I know the tang police is going to come and beat me up, but I am going to be doing a tank upgrade very soon. Probably like a 90-gallon. My main thing with the yellow tang, it's a good size. It's not pacing back and forth. You can see it's leisurely, just kind of swimming everywhere. He eats wonderfully. I give him a little bit of everything and he's absolutely happy. I've also went ahead and added a yellow chorus wrasse. Now, when I added the fish was at that month mark. It was kind of like a birthday present to the tank. I added it and I saw him for like 2 days and then he's disappeared. It's been a month since I've seen him. I'm pretty sure he's dead. He never jumped out. I have a screen top. He didn't jump out. He just had to have died. I mean, unless he's still hiding and he comes out at night, but I don't think that's quite the case. So I kind of think he's gone. He's gone to fish heaven. I will probably be getting another one down the road, but at the moment, I'm probably going to hold off for a little bit. An issue I did encounter with the tank was brown jelly. Now, brown jelly, I don't wish this upon any of my reefing enemies, not that I have any, but that stuff is nasty. It wiped out at least 4 of my beautiful torches, one like $250 torch, and it's no mess. A few of you guys may be asking, well, how to get in the tank. I was babysitting some corals for my neighbor. One of the, I believe it was a hammer, broke out with brown jelly. I didn't catch it till like a month later. And it was on the same side that my torches were, so it just wiped out everything. Luckily, the hammer's frog spawns were good, but just in one of the torches you can see on the right survived, but everything else was just wiped out in a matter of days. So it's really bad. I think from now on, if ever I see even a little bit of it and I can't cut the coral or that section off, I'm just going to throw the whole thing away. Because I tried a little bit of everything and just nothing would save that stuff. I tried peroxide, tried dips, I tried fresh, I mean, I tried everything and nothing worked. So next time that happens, I'm just going to try and cut it off. If I can't cut it off, just throw the whole coral away or quarantine it on its own. Because guys, I couldn't save them, so I highly doubt they could even be saved. So that covers that. Another thing I want to cover is the Flame Angel. So when I shot this video, he was in the tank, but now we're in the month of February. This fish had started eating my acans, and I just wasn't having it. It was either have the fish or have the acans. I was like, I'd rather have the acans than the fish. So what I went ahead and did is grab the fish out and threw him down the toilet. I'm just kidding. I know a few of you guys jumped out of your seat right now. No, I actually got him out. I put him up for sale, I think on my Instagram. If you guys have followed me, you probably saw him for sale, and a local reefer ended up picking it up. He's actually very happy, eating very much, and he tells me he's as happy as he's ever been. So that's a good news on that. But yeah, I want to say if you are going to do flame angels, be very cautious with them. He was doing fine for about like 5 months, and then all of a sudden just decided, hey, I'm gonna start eating some acans, and I just wasn't having it. So that's that. If ever you are adding an angelfish, from my experience, be very careful with them, because they have been known in my tank to eat acans. They don't pick it to the SPS, at least from what I can see. They don't pick on the torches nor the hammers, but the acans, they just were going to town, or he was going to town on it. So lesson learned, I probably won't add another angel, period. You know, I just don't want to be dealing with that, because not to mention it took me about 2 hours to catch him, and ask my wife, I literally took apart my whole rockscape to get him out, but luckily everything was good. So overall issues with the tank and the 1 year mark. What issues have I had? I covered the brown jelly issue. Ever since I got a doser, I haven't been having any issues with maintaining alkalinity or calcium. That's been very straightforward, very simple. The issues I've been starting to have now towards the end of the 1 year mark are my nitrates and phosphates. I don't know if they're coming out of the rock. I don't think they are, but there is, obviously my bio load's like 10, 11 fish already. You guys may be saying, well, there it is. Not to mention I just added a yellow tang. Those guys eat a lot and poop a lot. But yeah, my nitrates are about 20 parts per million. I'd like to have that probably about 5 to 10. 5, you know, I'd be a lot more comfortable. So I'm working on reducing those. And as far as my phosphates, they were ridiculously high. I think on the part per million, part per million, it was like 0.400. And they should be at 0.003. So that just gives you an idea on how ridiculously high it was. The corals were actually doing pretty good. I'm actually not surprised. I'm actually pretty surprised. So I got some GFO, I'm running GFO, and luckily that they're coming down. You don't want to bring it down too fast, but it is bringing them down, so I am happy with that. The next thing I also want to cover is I did go ahead and add Chaeto. So Chaeto is going to be helping me manage the tank. That's going to hopefully get everything in line. You know, we shouldn't have any issues. That should hopefully start growing enough to maintain phosphates and nitrates down, and probably slowly I can start backing out on the GFO, or maybe I can run them together for whatever the Chaeto can't do. At least my GFO will get it out, you know, with the reactor. But yeah, guys, I mean, the tank, you guys can see, is just looking wonderful. I really have no complaints. It's been pretty easy. If someone were to ask me if I would do it all over again, I would absolutely say yes. It hasn't been hard at all, and I mean, I've just loved the experience. Watching the tank mature has just been absolutely amazing. So that's gonna wrap it up, guys, for today's video. Really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. We're pretty much at the 10-minute mark. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down in the comment box below. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I'll have a link in the bio. And I think that's pretty much it. So if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, please be sure to subscribe, and we're gonna leave it at that. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Happy reefing.